So I'm going to quickly go over every single exercise that I was doing in this workout, as well as give you variations for beginners. The first little combination that I was doing in this workout was a pulsing squat, jump forward, pulsing squat, walk to the side, jump back. Every time you do a pulsing squat and you walk to the side, it counts as one rep. So you'll start at one side. You're going to hold your medicine ball in front of you. I'm using 8 pounds, but you can use a weight if you like. You don't need to use a medicine ball. So you're going to start at one side. You're going to jump forward. You're going to do 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to step to the side. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to jump back. And then you're going to do 3 pulses again. 2, 3. And you're going to step to the other side. 1, 2, 3. And then repeat the whole thing once again. If you're a beginner, you don't need to use a medicine ball. You can just do the same thing with your own body weight. And for you, the exercise will look like this. You're just going to hold your hands in front of you. You're going to jump to the front. You're going to do 3 pulses. Step to one side. 1, 2, 3. You're going to jump back. Do 3 pulses. And then step to the other side. 1, 2, 3. So this was like a great combination. Try to stay low the whole time. Don't get out from this exercise. To get the full benefit, you have to stay low the whole time. As you're jumping, as you're walking, and then as you're pulsing, just stay low. The next exercise in this sequence was close grip push-up and a side plank. So the close grip push-up, you're going to pretty much put your hands as close as possible. If you can even get them this close, you can do that as well. You're going to do a close grip push-up, and then you're going to get into a side plank with your feet. This is where it's hard to balance, stacked on top of one another. So it's not going to look like this, it's going to look like this, and you have to balance. You're going to pause here for like literally a second. You're going to place your feet back, do another push-up, and do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you're using your abs, and your feet are stacked on one on top of the other. So this was the regular way of doing this exercise. Beginner's variation would look like this. You will do the same thing, but you will stand on your knees. You're going to do close grip push-up. You're going to step to the side, into the side plank. You can either keep your knee here, or you can use both feet. It's much easier to do a plank like this. And then you're going to get back, do the same thing. Step to the other side, either like this, or on both feet, balancing like that. So that was the beginner variation. The next exercise in the sequence, let me check my little list quickly. It was 4 pulses and a skater run. So you're going to put your medicine ball on the side to whichever you're doing the skater. You're going to step from this position. You're going to step your foot as much back as you can. You're going to do 4 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to push off that leg, jump into the other one to the same position, and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every single exercise that I'm doing in this workout is not meant to be for the amount of reps you can do, but for the quality of reps. You can do under 10 reps. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, as long as you do them full quality. And you don't have to rush for every single exercise to do it as fast as you can. That's not what this workout is about. Beginner's variation. You definitely don't need to be using a medicine ball. What you can do is you can just step your foot the same way as I was doing in the variation with the medicine ball. You're going to do 4 pulses, 2, 3, 4. You either can jump to the other side, 3, 4, or you can just step your foot back, do the 4 pulses, and then you step your foot back. So either way, you're going to be able to do this exercise even if you're a beginner. Like I said, the quality of reps, not the quantity, what counts. Because this workout, I designed it specifically to put a little bit more tone into your body and build a little bit of muscle. So this is why I wanted every exercise to be performed with pulses and semi-slow. Now, the next exercise in this workout is a shoulder press, and I was doing it on the chair. And I was doing it the harder variation. Like I said, I was aiming this workout to build muscle. This shoulder press was meant to be done slowly, and I try not to go over 10 reps because, like I said, I designed this workout to build muscle. And you're pretty much going to stand into this position. If you put your feet closer, it'll be harder to do. If you put your feet a little bit more apart, it'll be a little bit more easier. Try to keep your elbows tucked in. You're going to go down. You have to feel the pressure in your shoulders. And you're going to press up. And make sure that you're not doing this too fast. You're really focusing on the shoulders. So this was the regular way of doing this. If you're a beginner, you can stand regularly like this. You don't need to go onto the chair. This exercise will be as hard as it is. You're going to stand on your toes. Place your feet in front of you. And you're going to do the same thing. So this is a much easier variation. If you're a complete beginner, you can do the same thing off your knees and try. This is not like a regular push-up. You're going to place your arms a little bit more forward and you're going to lean into your shoulders. Make sure you're feeling the burn in here. So this is if you're a complete beginner, kind of like leaning in to feel it in your shoulders. Now, the next exercise in this sequence was a reptile on a chair. This is a much harder, it's a reptile plank, a much harder variation of a plank. You're going to place your feet, and I followed this exercise specifically after the shoulder presses to get your shoulders to keep working, to keep building. So, you're going to get into this position, and you're going to do a reptile, pulling your knee as close to your elbow as possible. Well, not going to go not directly to your elbow, but to your body. The foot is not dangling like this. The foot is getting pulled. And you're holding it with your abs. Now, beginners can do regular reptile off the floor, or off your knees. But make sure your leg is not dangling in the air. Make sure you're keeping your core tight. This is not to be done to rush. Try to do this exercise not too fast. Like I said, I wanted to be focused on building muscle instead of building muscle endurance. So this was my workout for today. And it was really fun, even though it was really tough. Stop by my blog and share your scores. And I will be sharing my scores as well. And I will see you there.